Hey guys, how are you? I hope you guys have had a wonderful weekend. All right, let me get y'all a quick message tonight from Spirit. I don't know why I'm seeing potting soul for some reason. I don't know if somebody is doing that, or maybe someone's getting ready to work in their garden or do something with plants. Oh, that's interesting. Now I'm seeing a razor. I don't know why I don't know why I'm being shown a razor. Maybe, I don't know if that's a metaphor for something, razor sharp, or maybe somebody's shaving as well. Look at that angel of love. That's actually quite beautiful. 49. Potting soil. Planting something. Interesting. Angel of love. So you may have someone around you right now, or an angel, actually angelic around you in the angelic realm. Maybe this could be somebody who is bolstering your own self-love is what I feel, but they could also be helping you with some kind of connection as well. I think whoever I'm talking to will be able to feel this, honestly, because I feel like someone's heart chakra could really be being activated in some way. Look at that. Second chakra as well. So this is about creativity. This is your sacral chakra. So this could be about sexual energy also. Someone could be in a new connection where they're starting to feel maybe some kind of feelings or something like that. Why do I feel like this could be coming up as well? A lot of feelings. I also feel there could be intense chemistry. Maybe someone feels like there's intense chemistry as well in whatever this connection is here. We have a woman holding a coin, so you could be this woman, or you could be in a connection with this woman here. It looks like, wow. You know, what's interesting is I feel like someone is, I don't know, I'm starting to get real hot right now. I do this sometimes in readings when spirit is coming in very strong. I feel like someone is getting very activated at this time, and it's definitely around some kind of situation, I think, that they are in for some reason. Now, if this is not a love situation too, because the first thing I was picking up was someone actually, but I feel like it is. Yeah, I was going to say maybe around self-love, and of course I could attribute that to the sacral chakra, of course, to creativity and stuff like that, leading to a woman holding the coin. That could be it for a few of you, but I really feel like this is based around love, which is interesting because we just had a love reading last night too. Love must be in the air right now, because I feel like that is definitely coming out quite a bit in the last several reads. I think that I feel like there's a situation really being activated, though, and I don't know why I'm leaning towards something that is more new, or it feels more new, or maybe it's just ignited. That's why it feels so strong to me. I feel like somebody's really thinking about this too. Thinking about a situation. I don't know if they're reminiscing or they're just thinking about it. Look at this, and this person is obviously very intuitive as well. I could actually attribute this to the Queen of Coins energy. So this could be someone who generally focuses on their coins. This could be a good business person, something like this. I feel like my attention is being drawn, though, in another direction. I'm quite intuitive as well, right? With a cat, somebody could actually have a cat, or even a black cat for that matter. But it's like I keep looking, and why do I feel like I'm looking adjacent? Is this new? That's what I'm wondering. So this person could actually be in a connection already as well, but they're looking at another possibility. It's interesting too, because whatever this is, now I'm starting to feel like something is getting somebody a little bit off course, because I'm holding my coin. This has clearly been where my focus is. And now my intuition is telling me to take a look at somebody. Somebody has my attention. Somebody is doing something here, I feel like, to get my attention. And it's so interesting because I kept feeling like something was being activated. Whoa. Okay, so I definitely feel like somebody is going into a new It could very well be a new direction, but I feel like it's almost like a new timeline or something like that in their life. There's definitely somebody who has someone's attention here, but it's almost like I'm following intuition because you can look because there seems to be a tad bit of skepticism here. Or what exactly am I looking at? Why is my attention being drawn over here and away from my coin? Okay, so maybe somebody's been focusing on their business for a while or on building something, building some sense of stability, and now they're looking. Something else is drawing them away, is what I feel, drawing their attention away. Interesting. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into some tarot, I think. All right, Spirit. Show me the cards for the collective that will watch this, please. Who is this reading for tonight? Okay, the collective. Yeah, I was seeing a razor earlier. That's so easy. Does that have anything to do with potting soil? Maybe cutting it up. I don't know. All right. Show me the collective, Spirit. 8 of Coins. Okay, yeah. This is a person I feel like that's been focused very heavily on their work. I told you. Something, and this could have been somebody that they just, that if this is you that I'm talking to, that maybe you've just brushed, elbows with or something like that. I just feel like they've got your attention. Perhaps you're looking back to the past too. It's almost like, because I feel like I could even be just thinking about something. Something is taking me away from my coin at the moment. Is it a signal? Is something signaling me or sending me a signal or something like that? I do feel like it's very intuitive. The hit that is coming is very intuitive, that is actually drawing me away here. It does have to do with something here. Okay, something about a love situation, about, yeah, there might be some kind of telepathy or something that's going on here. It's interesting. I don't think, whoever I'm talking to here, you haven't been spending a lot of time on this, is what I feel. Not at all. Haven't been spending a lot of time on this. And to be honest with you, I think that you're working a lot and there's some kind of change or transition that could actually be happening around you as well. I feel like somebody here could be thinking about either leaving another partnership or maybe even a business opportunity or breaking away from something. Okay, but now, whatever this, and maybe this is what's causing this, that maybe it's this pull that is actually causing someone to make this shift, to make this change, to kind of prioritize is what I feel like, things in their life, or maybe their own needs in some way. I see somebody here is definitely considering their options, because I feel like now things are not so clean. Let me see if I can. Okay, they're not so clean. It means that what I thought was going on is not all that is going on. Now I have something else that is pulling at me, pulling at my energy, pulling at my attention. I feel like I'm hearing something, or there's a download. There's something intuitive here, some kind of hit here that's pulling me. Okay, so now I need to think about this. I need to consider my options when it comes to this. Yeah, I feel like somebody here is trying to gain some kind of perspective on a particular situation. This could be somebody, honestly, that you met or that you're meeting out of nowhere as well. Okay, and suddenly you feel kind of this pull on you, on your heart, on your attention. Maybe this could even be at a business conference. This is clearly somebody who works a lot, right? At a business conference, and now you're like, wait a minute. This is throwing me off balance just a little bit here. We also see temperance there, right? I need to find balance. I need to really think about this. This is shaking. I feel like this is shaking me up just a little bit. Speaking to me. So we have Judgment. The Queen of Wands energy. 4 of Coins. Queen of Swords. 7 of Swords. Interesting. Okay, I think whoever I'm talking to here, I feel like you're going to play it cool. Okay, I think you are trying to, this is so interesting. You're recognizing something. Maybe you're recognizing someone, or you're recognizing Yeah, you're recognizing something that is happening. I don't know if you're learning a truth. This could be about a current situation or feeling like you're having some kind of epiphany or getting some kind of new perspective on a particular truth that you feel like is balancing things. Or if you're feeling this with a new person as well, like I feel like I know this person, I feel like I understand this person, something like that. There's something that's going on with you too that seems to, I feel like there's a lot going on here because something here is creating some kind of healing within another individual here. Okay. Maybe it is you kind of releasing and forgiving, but I feel like something is pulling back your energy in some way. So again, it could be something new introducing itself or someone introducing themselves. But why do I feel like you have something very deep with this person already, or you feel like you do, like you're really paying attention? I'm trying to do my work. I'm trying to stay busy over here, but something here has really got my attention now. That's interesting because I see the angel of love as well. I think that you're very drawn to whoever this is. I see a Queen of Wands energy, so that lets me know that there's a lot of attraction as well. Maybe you find someone else to be, okay, you might find someone to be a bit like you. I don't know why I'm getting that. Okay, I obviously talked about that. That could be the Queen of Coins. But I feel like, and this is the Queen of Wands here, I feel like you think that somebody could have the same drive as you, maybe be very passionate, energetic individual. But I don't know. I feel like you're holding back in a sense. Like I'm definitely trying to be strategic. I don't want to give too much away in this situation. You could be just kind of watching it, watching this, seeing where it goes a little bit. I feel like you're a bit protective as well over yourself, over your energy. uh I don't know why I just got this. Somebody could be a bit quirky or maybe feeling a bit quirky about this situation. Or so if you're interacting with another person too, because this is not narrowing it down tonight for some reason so far, maybe you're feeling a bit out of place or a bit quirky. Like, I don't know, because I don't think you expected this. You didn't expect this to happen. You didn't expect this meeting or meeting of the minds or something like that to happen. I do think somebody here might be nurturing something still from the past, or maybe healing or doing something like that, maybe from a past experience, because I do feel like you're holding a lot in and you're really trying to downplay in a sense. Let me see who is this other one in the collective's life here. Who is this that's peaking the collective's energy? Could be a Queen of Coins energy. That's interesting because that's you too. The Devil. Okay. Five of Coins. Don't really like that. Knight of Wands. Ten of Wands. Maybe you're thinking back on somebody. And maybe also, if you see this going on right now, it is interesting because I kept saying, I feel like you're getting something. Like all of a sudden, something's pulling me away. And I kept wondering if it was like something intuitive just because of the face that's being made here. Like this is pulling me away from this because I need to kind of, I don't know, it's like I'm hearing something. Maybe something is coming in, something is coming through the channel. I don't know why. And it's pulling my attention to it. This could definitely be regarding someone that you know. This could definitely be, this is a Queen of Coins energy here. So Coins energy, period. It could be an earth sign in some way, but it doesn't have to be. Maybe this is someone who you usually view as someone that's mature and even stable, a practical person, something like that. But for some reason, you're thinking back on some kind of manipulation and loss that could have happened with someone here. This could be somebody that you're around or that you deal with that you feel like is a bit of a free spirit as well. But ultimately, I think that you feel like this is someone here that could have... Okay, so you're thinking into the past. Why is that pulling you, though? So maybe you just try to keep yourself distracted here with some kind of business. Maybe that's why the Angel of Love is here, okay? To help you heal that. Whatever it is that you've been holding on to. So Ten of Wands energy is definitely overwhelming in some way. What else, Spirit? Tell me more. The Hangman. The Emperor in reverse. Yeah, this is something that's been stagnant for a while. Yeah, I think that this is something that has not been going anywhere for a long time. Excuse me, let me get these. This is something that has not been going anywhere for a long time. I think you're healing from something, but you're still thinking back. I feel like you're looking back, so I can obviously see that you have created quite the opulent, it looks like, lifestyle for yourself here. Okay, but I feel like you're still looking back. But what are you looking back to? Because you have the Emperor in reverse here. You're looking at back to someone who probably wasn't very fair to you. Honestly, the Emperor, this could be a boss. This could be an ex in some way, even a husband. This could be your father. Could definitely have something to do with paternal issues is what I'm feeling. It's almost like you might be dissecting. So I'm looking up long enough to really kind of dissect. I feel like it could even be relationships for some reason. It doesn't have to be just one, but it could be about relationships or how it's kind of led to this point. What's interesting here is I feel like you have a lot of success in your life. I feel like you've been able to achieve quite a bit. You could definitely have a lot of notoriety as well. So when it comes to business, I feel like you're great. Okay, that's what it looks like to me. And it's probably because you put so much into this, but I feel like there's a lot of emphasis here from Spirit to also heal the wounds that are within you when it comes to love. Because this is here, you know, maybe it is something that you want, that you crave. Okay, but maybe this has not been something that is actually coming in for you or has came in for you. Let me get a couple more of these because I have a feeling it is. Look at that. Wow, anxiety here. Okay. I think somebody wants to come towards you. You might, this person may fear that you think they're a player of some sort. Maybe they've given you that impression. Maybe they're just, you know, you're coming in this Queen of Wands energy. So maybe, I'm sorry, Queen of Coins energy. So maybe this person just feels like, I feel like maybe they don't think they're on your level in some way. Okay, and maybe it's just an age thing. It could just be that. I think it might be more of a maturity thing too. Maybe the way that you hold yourself. Again, you look quite opulent up here in this card as well as intuitive. Okay, so maybe this is just something that this person is taking note of. Something is making you anxious though, which is really interesting. Are you changing something? I feel like there could be some change. Do you even know this? Maybe you feel this. Maybe you feel this kind of in the air. Maybe with that maybe that's why I was seeing soil coming into this. Maybe somebody is planting something new and waiting on that to kind of come to fruition in some way, waiting on it to take root. But for some reason, I don't think this is around your money because I feel like you have that figured out. I even see cornucopia here. But there is some anxiety here about moving forward. And I think that is what you want. I think you do want to move forward away from something, but you can't help but look back. Like there is a part of you that's still committed to whatever this situation has been. But you also know, I think, that it was very toxic. So yeah, I feel like there could be a little bit of a temptation to look backwards, but you also know where that leads, okay? And I don't think that this is just about being left out in the cold. Maybe you also feel that whatever this was, okay, this situation, it could have even been a toxic lifestyle, right? Will lead you down a dark path. So you are anxious about this change, is what I feel. You are anxious about this change. Look at this. There's your man holding a coin there. You're anxious about this change, and you're also anxious. Look at that. Caring connection, too. You're anxious about this change, and I feel like you're also anxious about where it may lead you. Okay? There's obviously some kind of victory that is coming up for you. Okay? As you look towards adjacent possibilities, you may not even see that that is happening. I don't know if that also requires you to maybe to up and leave a job. Maybe this is what's part of it. Like I'm changing everything literally, right? It may very well lead to some kind of financial constraints as well. Or maybe you feel, I feel like this is more of a fear, to be honest with you. You know, you could be working in something or doing something as well that has brought you a lot of stability, or even living in a situation and you've done very well, but now you're ready to uproot and do something totally different. It's like just completely changing everything, right? Like if I'm in a high stress job, then suddenly I want to go into something just the easy route. I don't know if you guys, there was a movie a long time ago with Cameron Diaz, something like that. Her and her sister. Anyway, her sister was like this high power attorney, right? And she just got sick of it and she said, I'm gonna start walking dogs. I love dogs. I'm just gonna start walking dogs. And that's what she started doing. And because she was just so sick of the stress, it could definitely be something like that. Maybe it's In Her Shoes or something like that. It's a good movie. So, what I'm getting from this is that something is changing and you know that it has to change. I think what you don't know is you're about to meet your match. Man holding a coin. Okay, but you just got to be patient. You have to be patient. This person could actually be invested in you in some way, helping you. Some of you are actually, I feel like some of you are actually moving. So this person could actually be investing in you in some way, helping you along the way, maybe even offering you something that you didn't see coming. I feel like there is patience here that is needed as well, though, but there is some kind of caring connection that is getting ready to happen. I think somebody, they may care about you, but I feel like this is upcoming for some reason. Yeah, honestly, I know that you. And why do I? Okay, okay. Now I'm being pulled to this Emperor in reverse. Yeah, I think part of your. I feel like part of your reservation here has to do with somebody here in your life. Maybe you fear that you're going to be judged, or somebody's going to come after you, or try to impact something that you're doing here. It could be an old boss, it could be a father, an ex-husband, ex-wife, what have you, okay? But maybe you fear that somebody is going to do something to actually break that down in a sense, or to impact you negatively. I don't even think you see this man coming, this man holding a coin. I don't feel like you're going to see them coming. And I think it's interesting that you are getting these victories and getting away as you look at adjacent possibilities. And you may actually feel like you're getting low on money, or that you're going to hit some kind of financial restraint, like something is not coming in quick enough, and then boom, here's this person. It's almost like Spirit is saying, listen, I've got something better for you. It's not just about the money, okay, or the stability that you're looking for. Also, we've been preparing you for this. There's some kind of love that is coming in. Let me see. I think I'll try. Let's get some of these. All right, Spirit, what else can you tell me regarding this today for the collective, please? Roaming wild, free spirit. Yeah, peace and harmony. Look at this. So it could start as a friendship. And this could be somebody maybe that you're already friends with. I was picking up a big activation up here in terms of things really turning on. So maybe you already know each other. So you have that part already settled. Okay, this is going to be something I feel like that could be, I feel like it could be based on like balance. Like it's something that's very balanced here, harmonious even. Spirit is kind of telling you not to be so caught up. I feel like you already feel like you need to roam wild. Okay, you already feel a bit restless and like you got to put yourself out there and just be free right now. Look at that. Like you got to be free right now. You could also feel like you're at some kind of breaking point here. This could also be where this anxiety is coming from. I feel like you're a person that's worked a lot on yourself. Yeah, and so you're concealing that. I also feel like you're keeping this to yourself. There is somebody around you, I feel, or in your vicinity that you don't feel that would support you or support your decision. Yeah, but you're about to run into somebody here. And this could definitely be a past life connection. And maybe you feel like you've already done that. I think you are thinking, staying where you're at, you're going to continue to repeat these karmic lessons. So this Emperor in reverse, I guess it could be anything, but it could definitely be somebody who you're involved with, okay, or who you were involved with, and maybe you're still in one another's lives. Somebody here feels like they are not taking their journey seriously, almost like I'm stuck in a pattern. There's no way I can move forward from here. I feel like I'm sacrificing a part of myself to be here, you know? And how does that, I don't know, there's kind of this feeling of how does that help me? You know, how does that help my life? How does that assist my own journey? Maybe this is an expectation from someone, right? That's not being very fair to you. Yeah, look, there's that chemistry coming up. Yeah, there's some kind of preparation that's about to happen here where somebody's about to pursue you. And this is what I was feeling up here, this activation, this spark, this passion, this desire. Now, this person may already be in your vicinity because I do see friendship here. So maybe this is someone who you already consider a friend, but you're kind of, listen, I'm going to go back to this again. I'm just going to look at her face again. Like, yeah, we're friends. Yeah, we work together. Yeah, I'm just over here doing my business. But wait a minute. Something is pulling at me. What's different about this situation? So you could already know this person. You're recognizing this person in somewhere you are. Maybe you're just inquisitive about this person or curious about them. Yeah, I feel like you're detaching from someone else or from something here. I feel like it's someone, and this is the same one that I feel like you're having a bit of anxiety about the change for whatever reason. You're definitely moving away from someone, and I think you are wanting something different in your life, and it's something that you're not getting where you're at. I feel like I'm dealing with someone here, and I know this won't be for everybody, that feels deprived. I feel deprived in some way, like my needs are not being met. Yeah. Oh, 2 of cards. Only saw one. So you may be meeting a feminine energy. This could be you too, a divine feminine here, that will be very unconditional. See, that's the thing. I feel deprived here. Something is very transactional here. My needs are not being considered. My needs are not being met here. So maybe you're bound to somebody due to something, and I feel like it has something to do with obligation. But somebody else is piquing your interest here. And you know, maybe this anxiety is coming. I don't know what your background here is, or especially if you're religious or you believe in dogma, anything like that. I feel like, or consequences. Okay, maybe this is part of the problem. Maybe you feel like really going after your own bliss here, or chasing what makes you happy, or making a transition is going to let other people down. Maybe you feel like there's some kind of consequences that will be attached to that. Wow. Okay. Okay, well, let's see. Spirit, what will be... Actually, let me see who is around this reading, too. What else does the collective need to know here? So somebody's learning to trust themselves, I feel. And I feel like this is somebody that is kind of being pushed out of whatever they thought was right. I feel like this is being pushed on you, though, if I'm being honest. Okay, it's almost like, well, it could go back to like taking care of somebody, right? So if you have a family that just thinks you need to do it, you know, they got other things to do, but you're the single one, or you're this or whatever, okay, and you just need to do it. Or maybe you work from home and they go to work every day, so they feel like you're the most logical choice. It could be anything like that, okay? I get these emails sometimes where I know people feel like they're pushed into those situations. Everything is about, I'm not saying you can't do that. I'm just saying you honor your journey too. You know, if something is putting you into a state of anxiety or anything like that, you have to consider yourself too. If other people thought that were so easy, they would jump in and do it themselves, okay? And that's just not usually the case. So just remember that too. Your mental health, your physical, your emotional, your spiritual health, that all matters. And you have to take that into consideration and make it a priority. Okay, I think somebody here really thinks that something's going to either be frowned upon or is going to create a big rift. It could be in a family. It could also be in a job for that matter that someone is thinking about. Yeah, that someone here is thinking about leaving or moving forward from. But Spirit is saying here that you have the maturity, you have the wisdom. Okay, you could be dealing with some kind of older person here as well, is what I'm getting. I have Capricorn and Aquarius, or maybe that is you. Okay, but I feel like you're going to get some kind of news here that's going to create some kind of quick movement in your life. I feel like this is very spirit led, if I'm being honest with you. This is not some knee jerk reaction, because I can see whoever I'm talking to thinks long and hard about the things that they do and the impact that it will have, maybe on their life, maybe on the life of others, but they can't really. I feel like I can't let go of this call. Like this feels like a calling, or I feel like there's this pull. It's hard to explain. Yeah, but it's about a new chapter. It's about a rebirth. You could be an Aries that I'm talking to here. This is going to create a big improvement in your life. Somebody could have been very down about whatever the situation is that they feel like they've been tied to, and about some kind of change. Yeah, look at that. The Star card. So you're going to be there. I really want to go back again to there's something about your business acumen, or something about your star quality, okay, that keeps coming up here. There's a lot of progress that's going to come up for you. So whatever you're doing is going to bring you a victory, okay? I feel like it's going to bring you some kind of recognition here. It's going to take you closer to your dreams. Whatever change that you're trying to make here is going to help you. Look, you can't make it up. You're about to walk into a period, I feel, of success, of a lot of luck. You could find yourself with opportunities that you did not expect. I see more Aquarius here. Did I have Aquarius? Yeah, more Aquarius here, and Sagittarius. I also feel like now we have the feminine and the male here. Okay, so we could have two people here converging, okay, on something. All right, maybe you are collaborating about a business opportunity. Maybe you just come to know each other. I feel like somebody here may be making some kind of offer to another. All right. All right, so Spirit, if the collective decides to do this, follow this, what will happen with the situation? You got the Sun. You got, look, there's success all around this. So all of this stress, wow, 4 of Wands, all of this stress that you are actually feeling, you're going to find that it's going to be much better, okay? It's going to be much better than what you're thinking here. Okay, I don't know. I'm going to look at this Emperor in reverse for just a moment, if you don't mind. Look at this. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful here. I feel like there will be a reason to celebrate. Okay, there is some kind of celebration that is happening. You could also be moving to, this could be signaling to me to some kind of divine coupling that is happening here. I feel like there's a lot of light, a lot of happiness, a lot of success around this. Okay. Also, opportunities, I feel, that are kind of coming up here. I think some things are really going to open you up. I almost feel like there's some kind of newness with me, which is interesting because I just said rebirth. The whole thing for you is a bit of a rebirth, even rebirthing in these emotions, okay? Allowing yourself to let go of the anxiety, the restraints. I do feel like I'm a bit restrained. Whatever I'm doing now, I feel a bit restrained. I think you're going to find immediately that you have everything that you need. All right, so whoever's around you, or maybe you just feel accepted in some way, appreciated in some way. Tell me who this king, or tell me who this emperor is in reverse, Spirit. Who is this? Who is this emperor in reverse coming out in the collective's reading? Justice, okay. Who is this emperor in reverse coming out? King of coins. Okay. Death, yeah. Page of, yeah, the Emperor again. Now they're coming up upright, though. I think this is somebody who got very sidetracked with something because they came out up here in the reverse, and now we see this is somebody who you looked up to. This could definitely be a father figure. This could have also been a masculine that was in your life in some way. It could also be, it's an emperor, right? So it could definitely be a boss or something like that. This could, I feel like this is someone who you once had a lot of respect for in some way. Yeah, I know. I just, not in some way. I feel like it's someone who you did have a lot of respect for, that maybe you cared for, you cared about what they said. Maybe that's why this is causing so much anxiety in your head here. I feel like you know that you got to bring this to a death. Okay, you got to bring this to some kind of ending here. You got to, it's almost like, and by the way, this could be somebody still important in your life, but you just feel like they're acting out of character because you're trying to follow your own thing here. This definitely reminds me of a parent. I don't know why. A parent that doesn't want you to do something. Maybe they don't want you to move away, right? Or take a certain job, or, even be spiritual. I mean, who knows? It could be anything, okay? Due to their own fears or their own biases, or, just stuff like that generally. But I really feel like you feel pulled. I started off talking about your level of intuition up here, and I believe that's true. So you've done well here academically. You've done well here business wise, it looks like. But I don't know. I think now it's, you're growing, like you're going, there's something else here. There's something else here that is really missing, and that's the way I want to go, right? So you're opening up your mind, I feel like, to different possibilities here. And somebody here just wants things to stay the way they were, is what I feel, Justice, right? They want things to be balanced. Okay, no, no, no. Like, you're rocking my foundation in a sense. I just want balance here. King of Pearls here. I like my foundation the way it is. I like things to be stable. I don't like all of this, but whatever you're doing is bringing an ending, and somebody definitely does not like that. This person could also be acting a bit like a child as well. Now, you could be rocking their financial stability, honestly, if you're a contributor in some way to how they make their money, or even to the bills or something like that. Maybe the equilibrium in a workplace as well. If they need so many people to do stuff and now they don't have one of their, oh, I heard right hand. Maybe they don't have the right hand person. Yeah, I think somebody here is really thinking about, and again, it's a pull here to move forward. So, all right, so Spirit. So I feel like whatever it is, honestly, it looks to me like you're going to have a lot of happiness in doing it. All right. I also feel like, let me see who this man with the coin is here, Spirit. Who's the man with the coin, please, for the collective? Oh, the devil. Yeah, the Eight of Cups. Four of Pearls. Child, this could be somebody you're going back to. Maybe that's what all the fuss is about. Maybe that's why you're trying to keep this on the low. Oh, wow. Maybe this is why you're trying to keep something on the low. Oh, child, I don't know who this is for, but that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. And this, I was talking about something being ignited up here because there was so much chemistry, so much passion, and I'm getting that from this card of the devil. I think that you were, oh my God, this looks to me like you were thinking about revisiting something from the past here. Something that you haven't let go of is what it looks like to me. Something that you have prayed for some kind of healing with. You feel like this is some kind of divine love here. This is something I feel like you've stayed connected to emotionally in some way. You may be thinking about moving in with somebody, moving towards somebody here, the Chariot card, Three of Wands. This could be somebody here at a distance from you as well. Maybe you've waited for a long time for this opportunity to come around. Oh my God, somebody about to do something crazy. What happened here? You're doing so good in your life. I mean, maybe it's not bad. It could be a King of Wands energy. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yep. This is somebody at a distance from you. Yeah, it could be somebody that you're very attracted to. I already knew that. Okay. Maybe you're trying to come out of troubled waters with this person, trying to end maybe a cycle that was there before that did not work. Oh my God. Yep. I feel like you are, although you're willing to risk it, whoever I'm talking to is clearly willing to risk it. I'm getting a little frantic just reading this energy. Okay, willing to risk it. I think you're trying to go in very head over heart here is what I'm getting. You're trying to be very logical and practical, not let your emotions, I feel like, overwhelm you in some way. The Hanged Woman. Yeah, because you want to make sure that you can... Wow, good grief. Look at this. I just cut on the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups. You want to make sure... You want to make sure that you're seeing things clearly. And what's interesting here is I feel like you will have some kind of new perspective. So you're walking it back. Somebody here is walking it back. I cannot believe this. Talk about twists and turns in this. And the thing is, it may not end up being too bad. You got Nine of Cups here, divine fulfillment here. You have Ten of Cups here, of course, a beautiful connection, okay? This is also about prevailing against all odds here. Maybe you guys have had a lot of obstacles here in this particular situation. Show me this devil's intentions, please. Show me the devil's intention here, Spirit. Nine of Swords energy, the intentions, Hermit. Or maybe they're just showing me the devil, actually. Yeah, this is what's happening. So somebody's in need, and maybe you know that, and maybe that's the calling. Maybe this is the calling. Maybe you're hearing the calling. It's subtle, right? There's some kind of attachment here, maybe some kind of soul tie here, something that runs deep, and you're hearing that, and you're considering that for a minute. So you're stopping whatever you're doing around business and whatever your life is, and you're hearing this. Like, it's almost like a bat signal, right? Like the bat signal going up, and you're like, wait a minute, somebody, I hear something. You know that, you might know that somebody's actually in some kind of strife or in need of your help. They need your help, I feel like, in some way. This person could be spending a lot of time alone. I feel like maybe they're going through something here, and maybe they end up actually reaching out as well. Page of Wands energy. Maybe this is how you know as well, and you're actually considering that, but I feel like it's deeper than that. I feel like this is kind of an energetic pull for some, I don't know, that's what I'm feeling. I feel like it's an energetic pull for some reason. It's going deeper. Look at that. Queen of Wands, King of Wands. Yeah. So this is someone who you're very connected to, but very clearly. They're very, very connected to. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, King of Wands here. Wildly attracted to one another is what I feel. I feel like you feel like you're both kind of cut from the same cloth here. The biggest thing that is coming through here is all of your success. That's the thing, and maybe that's why it's kind of, I don't know why it's making me cringe a little bit. Not about this. The reading is pretty clear cut. It's just thinking, wow, I can see up here how much you've actually achieved. Are you going backwards? And I think that's where your anxiety is coming from as well. Here's my cornucopia here. But I feel like I'm being called back to this situation. I'm being called back to handle something that's been unfinished here. Somebody needs me. Now, I guess this could be, I don't think this is like a brother. It could be, just take it as it resonates. I don't think this is familiar or anything. This feels like love because we started off with the Two of Cups up there. Oh my goodness. This is really, really taking me off guard a little bit tonight. Spirit, what can the collective expect from this situation, please? So your big thing is about, you may be around family or something else. It's going to require some kind of change for you. But why? There's so much anxiety around it. It makes me feel like you're more like, what are they going to think if I go back to this person that I love? You know? but maybe was not so good for me in the past here. Oh, look at this. Yeah, somebody's been heavy. So somebody has been on some kind of downward spiral here. This is this Nine of Swords energy, this devil energy that has been there, okay? They're also having some kind of spiritual awakening, and that's why you're getting the call. That's why you're heeding. That's why you're getting the clearness in the signal, because somebody is actually waking up. That's what I'm getting. Ego death. Yeah, this was, ooh, somebody who you didn't have closure with. And I think you haven't even been in contact with this person. Look at that. Phony, trickster, illusions, fairy tale. You're mirroring this person. In the past, they could have been really doing some shit to you, honestly. Phony person, tricksters throwing illusions or something like that. Maybe someone felt like this was a fairy tale, that they were being disillusioned by this as well. This is a deep connection, okay? You guys are mirroring one another, and that could also be why somebody left someone else on red here and there was no closure. That person is having an ego death at the moment. Yeah. GPS. And I don't view this as tracking you. I feel like they're sending you a signal. Okay, there's some kind of signal here that is going on. All right, and I was getting that from the third card up there at the top. I feel like there's some kind of communication that is happening. You may find yourself intensely focused on someone here. So it's like I'm taking, even if you have not taken a break in a long time, I feel like you're taking a break to really look at this, like, why am I suddenly being pulled to this? Why is this person on my mind? Why can't I, you know what I'm saying? Why can't I drop this or detach from this in some way? It could just come out of anywhere. We got a reading about a week ago about, I think it was like a bolt of lightning, things will change. You've got a lot of help here. We have an angel of love as well. Okay, helping to heal someone, I feel like here, and bring them through this ego death that they needed to go through and into the spiritual awakening here. Some of you guys could have been, I want to say shut down sexually in some way, so not even entertaining, which is probably best if you're not in a relationship, of course, but entertaining other people or anything like that. There's something here about kind of refraining from love and just focusing on what I'm doing, refraining from anything like that, you know, physical pleasure, anything like that, and just kind of focusing on work here. And I think that also has something to do with why they're actually working on your second chakra as well, for whatever reason. Yeah. Yeah, I do think this is something that you've actually went round and round about. You guys could have had a lot of triggers between the two of you before. There's definitely a deep mirroring that's been taking place. This whole reading tells me that one cycle is actually ended and a new one is trying to begin in some way, shape, or form. You do feel like somebody here needs your help. It's interesting here because I'm getting the coping card. Maybe you feel like they've fallen into some kind of addiction, or they're not coping with what's going on correctly, and you know how to do it. That's the thing. There's something about you that may know how to already do this. Maybe you've already been in something like this or been through something like this. Yeah, because you're out here. You're setting goals. You're pretty stress-free. You're career focused. You're clear. That's what I feel. I keep going to that. Like, you're a very clear person. You've established yourself pretty well in life. You're happily single is what I'm getting. But I feel like you're about to make a shift. Now, this doesn't have to be a permanent shift, but I definitely can see somebody here is going backwards. Going backwards. And I feel like you're going to definitely have detractors, and I feel like these detractors are already around you in some way, because they're saying, why are you doing this? Look how far you've come. Look how far you've actually, how much you've achieved here. Okay, keep being career focused. You know, you've established a lot of security here. You have your confidence back. You're a boss, right? You know, why would you do that again? It's a valid question. Okay, let me see what this person may wish to say to you. By the way, guys, all of these readings, as you know, are just reading the energy. Every detail will not relate to you. Don't base your decisions on that. Always use your own discernment, okay? If they relate to you, or if you feel like they can give you some guidance or something like that, you know, obviously take that, but also use your own discernment. Yeah, somebody says, I feel so drawn to you. They said, I can't reach out. I believe that because I think that but they are reaching out, but they're not physically reaching out. They're not calling. They're not doing stuff like that. They're feeling like something is happening. There is some kind of downward spiral that's happening, but it's necessary, and that's what you have to know. You can't really jump in and save the day because you would actually interfere with their progress and with their learning, okay? They have to learn the lessons. That's going to actually contribute to the growth here, but they are reaching out, right? Because you feel this clearing that is actually happening. Look, though, and they're getting it too. I don't know what comes next. I would do it all again. And I wonder how you feel. Somebody says you didn't see their tears either. And they do feel like maybe you don't feel the same anymore. That's interesting. You didn't see my tears. And I know you don't feel the same. So they're questioning everything, and that's normal, right? That's normal because your ego is dying. I don't have the same confidence that I did at one particular time because that part of me is going away. That was fake anyway, right? So this is how Spirit breaks us down and rebuilds us, right, in truth. And I feel like that is happening here with someone here. And now they're questioning everything. But that mirroring that is happening because the connection is invariably still there. You can see it, okay, through the cards. So it's signaling out to this person. So they are really calling you, is what I feel spiritually. And you're heeding that call, or you're feeling that call in some way. Very interesting reading. Very interesting reading. I do feel like in life we have to follow our own path, our own bliss. We can't do... And you're, in this case, honestly, this may be a situation where people don't want you with someone because maybe they know the harm that was done with this particular person before. I don't know. You have to take it as it resonates. But it could just be they don't want you leaving the pack, right? And moving towards someone who you feel divinely, it looks like, drawn to in some way. I always think we have to do what makes us happy. We have to kind of lay out our whole journey, okay? And even if it doesn't correlate, you know, with what other people want for us. But obviously do it smartly. Don't throw yourself into toxicity knowingly. You know, but, you know, I don't know. You'll know your situation in this particular case. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to leave it right there. You can let me know if it resonates, and I will talk to you. By the way, this reading feels very, very deep to me. I just want you to know that the intensity of the emotion that's coming through is quite deep. So you can let me know. Maybe you're already connecting in or feeling some of this stuff with another. Okay, I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good one. Bye.